Really cold. Hello everyone. What's up? How are you guys doing? And how is life? I don't know. Am I alive? I hope so I am. Yeah. So the idea of this particular stream is pretty simple. We will be coding our portfolio that is in Next.js. Uh it's quite experimental stream. So we'll be doing whatever we wish. Let's see. I don't have any particular idea about how I'm gonna code it, but yeah, let's see. Let's see how does it look right now. So if I run the dev server, like I'm running the dev server. Uh, let's run the Chrome and we'll go to localhost port 3000. I think 3000, right? Yeah, 3000. So this is how it looks. It's compiling or doing something out there. This is how it looks right now. Uh, I don't know. This is kind of stupid. Why did I do it? I don't know. This is not good. This is like not what I want. This is so far what I've created, right? And this whatever it is doing with the canvas thing, I'm not liking it. So what I'm considering right now, what we'll be doing is we'll be creating something more awesome. Uh, Also the color theme doesn't match, so this is a completely different color. This is a different color which I don't like. I think we are using Next UI for the UI components and stuff like that, but we'll see. Uh, Kind of cool. So whatever this canvas thing we are doing, we'll be not doing this. So what I want is I want this connection, like this spokes and what like spokes and point animation. I think that's what it is called um, in HTML. So yeah, so I don't know. I couldn't find an example, but I could explain you what do I mean. Okay, Kelly draw. Hey, hi Arjun, what's up? Great video, sir. Love it. Keep up the hard work. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Hey Arjun. Hey NG, what's up? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I've been following you live stream for quite some time. The projects that you are attempting is really amazing. That's amazing, bro. I love attempting hard project, even though if I fail in that, that's okay, right? Because failing, uh, you gain a lot from that, so that's important. Like the yeah. Okay. So what we are trying to do is we will point random dots everywhere, right? And then the next target is I'm just explaining what animation like this is the animation which I'm not liking. So what animation right now I'm planning to make right now. So we'll be pointing random dots everywhere in the screens, and we'll be connecting them based on like yeah. So there will be like some radius, like imagine there will be some radius like 100, like whatever 100 pixel radius, and whatever circles will be there, it will be connected to that, right? Like that's the logic, and we'll be coding it for all of them, so they will create some this linking and not linking animation when they move, which looks really amazing. That's the idea right now. So if everybody is with me and everybody is aligned with what I'm thinking, let's get started. And if anyone watching is unclear, I can explain this again. Okay. So in short, what I'm going to do is I'll just explain again. Lots of dots, right? Moving in random directions, whatever random directions. And if it comes in some range, right, we'll connect them together. Uh, awesome project, Arjun. The projects that are attending is really amazing. Uh, hey, hi, Davy Mola. Hi, Davy. What's up? Okay, so let's get started. So this, whatever this thing, what we're doing, let's ignore that and let's start coding. We'll code this right from scratch. So this will be whatever it is being like whatever we are doing over here is in this particular in this particular thing, but let's in this use effect, but I just don't want everything in this use effect. So what I'll do is right now, I'll just delete this. So uh, empty for now. For now this will be empty. Let me know if everybody can see my screen and everything is clear. Okay. Yeah. Okay, amazing. So we are all set. Now everything is empty because we have removed the code, and we'll be coding this canvas animation which I just described right now. Okay, great. So the first thing what we'll do is we'll in the inside the source directory we'll be creating another directory called, should we create another directory? No, I think we should create a canvas animation, something like that. Animation .tsx. So this is our animation, canvas animation component, inside which all of our animation stuff will be living. And what we'll do is so this is not a component, by the way. This should be a library, because that's how I want to structure my app. So I don't want this to be a component. Instead, I want this to be a library, and this should be inside the source directory. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Everyone give some hearts in the comment section. Thank you, NG. Thank you. Yeah, I can see a lots of hearts in the comment section right now. That's really cool. Yeah. So let's save this. Let's save this. Yeah. So yes. So we are all ready to code our new animation. So first of all, let's create this canvas animation class. Yeah. Uh, and let's I want to create it as a library. uh no, I don't know. This could be a component, I don't care. Okay. And then we'll be exporting the component from the bottom section. So we'll be having a constructor, right? And this will receive a canvas context, right? So this will receive a CTX that will have like HTML rendering, something like HTML canvas. I don't know what's the type. uh, canvas rendering canvas rendering context 2D. That's what we want. So we want the 2D context of this. Hi 20. Hi, I'm sorry I cannot pronounce your name. Is it Kiran? Goswavi Kiran. Yeah, I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, but hi, hello, what's up, how are you? And we are coding in canvas animation right now. So let's do this. So we have this. So let's say this dot ctx is equal to ctx. So like what we'll do is whatever context. So the idea is very simple. So I shouldn't place this like a in the component. I think this should be a library. So let's create a lib folder. Let's move this to this, and let's yeah, uh, let's have this as a library. Great. So the next thing what we'll do is we'll take the context, and we don't have the context property. So let's say canvas whatever. Yeah. So the next thing what we have to do is okay. If you guys see, I am very open to ideas for my portfolio. So if you think I can add something, subtract something, do something else, just let me know. Okay. This is very much open to ideas right now. Okay. Insta. Oh, you want my Instagram? Okay. Uh, you can go to this. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you can go to this. That's my ID. Just like instagram.com/ this thing, and you'll get my ID most probably. Okay. So here we have the context. So the next thing is a draw function and a update function. So update function will update the properties, and draw function will draw the stuff on the canvas. Super cool. Amazing. So how do you use this canvas animation class? So what we can do is we in a header where we have the canvas ref, like which actual pointing like if anybody's confused how this is working, I'll explain you in a while. To show people your, can add a tab which has links to previous projects. Yeah, that's true. So see, I have a section called projects over here, which links to all my previous project. I don't know how the UI will look like now. No idea whatsoever. How will that happen? But yeah, we'll do that. That's probably in the plan. If you guys, you have some dribble link, or you like, this is a really cool website, or like portfolio, or some popular portfolio which you really love, the UI and stuff like that, just send me the link. We'll experiment with that as well. So we have this ref. Let's quickly get some work done. Let's quickly get started, okay? So that we have to something visual, okay? So first of all, what we'll do is we'll have the canvas animation. So we'll say canvas animation is equal to canvas. Oh, first of all, we'll have to take the context out. So we'll say so canvas is equal to canvas ref dot current. Okay, cool. So in from this canvas, what we have to do is we have to take the ref out, which is canvas ref dot get context 2D. Now what I want to do is basically I want to make sure the canvas is present. So yeah, so if the canvas is present, we'll be doing it. And the next thing is what we can do is we can say what can we do? We can give a width and a height. So that should be like inner width canvas dot height should be window dot inner height. Uh, uh, yeah, that's cool. And next thing what we can do is we can just create animation now. So animation is equal to new canvas animation, I guess. Yeah, and then we can pass the ref to this. So we are passing the ref. I don't know what problem this is. So it's saying the argument could be a null. Okay, so we'll have to write another uh, ref. Oh, it's if no ref, then we can yeah, we can return and we can log some error. Uh, um, yeah. Oh, I don't know. So it's like console.log. You can use the link to get some inspiration you like. I think I cannot see the link, NG. I'm really sorry. I cannot see the link because I think it's not allowing some link or something. YouTube has this issues. So what you can do is you can send me without using HTTP, or like it shouldn't appear a link. Oh, sorry. I dropped my stuff. Hold on. My water bottle cap dropped. Uh, you can send it on. Okay. So we have done this. So canvas context cannot be found, and we have this animation thing, right? So we have to call the update and draw on the animation loop. So let's create the animation loop. So yeah, exactly what we have to do. So and let's call the animate right now over here. Cool. So what we are doing is this. How does this work? I'll explain. So there's a function called animate, and when you use this request animation frame, what happens is this function like calls itself. It's like a recursive function. So this will call itself again and again and again, and you kind of have a infinite loop. And inside that we call this update and draw. So whatever we do inside that, well, you'll send later. That's okay. That's completely okay. So we have an update and a draw function. So what does this do is so in the update function, we update the property and then we draw it. I think we could do like first drawing and then updating. That's completely fine. So we update and draw. And what this update and draw does is we haven't written anything about that over here, which we will in a while. So let's quickly do that. Hi, hey, what's up? That thing is cool. You have sent me some emojis. Cool. So, okay. Okay. So what we want to do is in the as we have the access to the context, we can start drawing stuff. So, like, for example, this, right? So I think it's not visible right now, but yeah. So just to test everything works like as expected, let's draw something. So let's call it this dot ctx dot fill rect something like at 200 200 and whatever 200 200. Yeah, cool. So do we have anything? Oh, we have a black rectangle. See, that's there, right? So whatever you call in this will be drawn over here, which is super cool, which is super dope. That's what we want. So next thing what we want is lots of emojis. That's amazing. Okay. So we have a fill rect and we have a rectangle, and now what, like now the plan, okay, I would explain the plan again. Just focus right now. It's very important if you you focus right now, because this is the plan. If you understand this, you'll be understanding the entire stream. If not, nothing will make sense after this. So what we are doing is we are drawing random points everywhere in the screen. So these are random points, and then what we'll do is we'll give them some random velocity. So this will be moving all around the screen in random directions. So you can imagine like particles floating all around the screen. Then what we'll do is we'll write a small part where we'll be detecting the location between this point and the next point, like all surrounding points, and whichever point is less than some threshold value, we'll be drawing a spoke between that. So that's the idea. Let's quickly do that. Okay, so yeah, so instead of drawing a rectangle, what we want to draw is so let's call it points. Okay, let's call it points, right? So points basically have a position, so let's create an interface for that. So we'll say interface point or a position. So every position could be represented as an x and a y. Kind of cool. So this points is basically it's an uh, array of position. That's correct, and it's empty in the beginning, so we don't have anything right now. Then the as the construction hits, the first thing what we have to do is we have to construct a lot of points. So let's do that. So let's create like a constant. So we'll call it should we do it like that way? I don't know. So let's call it let I is equal to 0, I less than, let's get started with some like 100 or 400 or 500 points, right? So we'll be looping through this 500, and then what we'll do is we'll put some random value between 1000, but we don't want this. What we want is it should be between it should be between 0, like any random value between 0 and screen width, and the y should be between 0 and screen height, like anything. Hey Danny, what's up? Taha Danny, what's up? If you if you're watching, anyone who is watching the stream, if you don't know that like the plan, just let me know. Okay, I'll explain what we are making right now. Okay, so we can create a utility function for this, I guess. So let's create a utils stuff. I don't know. How should we do it? Utils folder. Inside the utils folder, we'll be creating a common.ts file, which will be like a common between get random number between, and then what we can say is, yeah, minimum maximum, and then this writes all my algorithm, my copilot, which is kind of cool. Export function, uh, yeah, export function get random number between, and we'll be able to use this. So we'll say get random number between, and I want between 0 to window dot inner width. We can pass a width and a height in this, I guess. So we'll say I don't know. Yeah, let's for now let's do this. So this will be width, and what we want to do over here is we want to say inner height. Super cool. So it's really angry at me, I guess, due to this reason. Uh, so we have 500 random points in the screen, and let's now draw them. Like let's start drawing. So what we'll do is uh, it's amazing. It's just writing all my codes for some reason. Uh, oh, so the clear rect, I don't want this one to be here. The clear rect should be called on the header itself. So here only we should call ctx dot sorry, it shouldn't be ref. Why are we calling it ref? It should be ctx because it is context. The name is extremely misleading, which we don't want. So we'll call it ctx, and then what we will do is we'll clear the rectangle from 0 to 0 to width and height, which will do this, which is super cool. Next up, what we'll do is so it says begin path, it draws the arc, it fills the style and does everything, fill it, and then this dot ctx dot close. Amazing. Does this do anything? Nothing is happening right now. Nothing is happening right now. Why nothing is happening right now? I don't know why nothing is happening right now. So do we need begin path and close path? I'm not sure. I don't even think even we need a fill style. Hmm. Oh, we have something, but I think due to this my screen is lagging a lot. Okay. So my Chrome crashed. We did something wrong, and that's bad. Uh, I don't know. Never trust the code by a co-pilot from your like. Never trust it completely because co-pilot can give you weird results. So let's go to this again. And let's try to have this update function again. Uh, so we'll say this dot points dot for each. So we can say for let I is equal to 0, I less than this and whatever this is. So we just say this. So what is it doing? It is at like at ith position, whatever x and y it has we have given over here. This draws one radius. Wait, what is the so it takes radius and then start angle, which is xy radius. So radius is 1, which I don't want. I want 10 radius. Okay, so we are getting random points, but I guess this is of white color for some reason, which we don't want. We want the fill style to be like black right now. So what I can do is I can just say this to be black, and I guess that will solve our issue. You can see we have a lot of random points. I think we have a lot of them right now. So what I would like to do is I would like to like have a little less of them, like maybe 100 or something. Due to some React state stuff, it's not refreshing properly, but yeah, that's okay for us. That is JavaScript. No, this is TypeScript. It's very similar to JavaScript, but like you get types. So yeah, it's TypeScript. So we get random points, right? Now what we want to do is we want to animate them. So we want to make them move everywhere and jump like llama, right? Llama, like what is the like llama? Why I didn't get it. Sorry. Can you repeat your question? Like what the relation does it have to llama? Like I didn't get it. Sorry. So okay, so we have this kind of cool. I think due to some React rendering stuff, it's going crazy for some reason, but that's okay. So let's now give it some velocity. Like let's give some random velocity to every point. So for that, okay. So to give some random velocity to every every point, what what can we do? So we don't want every point to have the same velocity. We want every point to have a random velocity. So so instead of position, what we can do is we can just store point over here, uh, and then will be then we can store like additional information. Like every point could have like some velocity, in velocity in the x direction. So velocity in the x direction, which is a number, and every point could have like some velocity in the y direction, which could also be some number. Super cool. And what we can do is we can so it could have some velocity in the x in the y direction, and yeah, and then uh, I don't know, it's really unhappy with me. What happened, bro? Oh, the problem. Okay, so by default this will be the velocity will be 0. Okay, we can't do that. Okay, so by default the velocity will be 0. So okay, so by default the velocity x will be 0 and the velocity y will be 0. Okay, we can refresh this, I guess. Yeah, so by default we want the velocity to be 0, and then we can okay, we don't even want it to be 0. We want it to be in any random direction. So what we can do is get random number between -1 and +1, and get random number between -1 and +1. So it will give it some random velocity out of like yeah. So what we have to do next is we have to basically update this position of this particular particle based on whatever random velocity we have. So for that, in the update function, what we have to do is we have to go through all of these particles. It has already written the code for me. Yeah, I'll definitely explain the code, but let's test whether this is yeah, you can see it's moving in all directions, I guess. Is it bouncing? No. Oh, yeah, it is bouncing. So I'll definitely be explaining this code. So see how this works is we are going through all the points in the screen, and then what we are doing is we are saying that the point's position should be increased by whatever its velocity is, right? Velocity is simply how fast you change your position, right? So what it does is it takes the x position, adds the velocity at x, takes the y position, adds the velocity at y. Now why this is there, this is pretty simple. This simply checks that is it hitting a wall. And what do you mean by hitting a wall? If its position exceeds the in x direction, if its position exceeds the width, right? That's what it is written. So if the x direction, the it exceeds the width, or it could go like in this direction, right? So if it is less than 0, which is like, if you don't, if you know, the x and y starts from the top in a canvas, right? So it's like this and this direction. So basically what we are doing is, if it is less than 0 and if it is more than the width, and then same thing goes with y. So if it's more than height of the screen and less than 0, you have the bound. So you have all sorts of particles moving. The next thing what we have to do is we have to connect them. And how do we connect them? uh Through writing code, of course. So let's write some code. I don't know how many of you are still here. Some of you. So yeah. uh so what we want to do is, first of all, um, these points are very big. Let's make them small. Something like 3 would be enough, I guess. It doesn't auto update. Yeah, so that's kind of enough. And the next thing what I want to do is I want to connect them with each other. So so what I can do is I can just take connected to, and I can just in the point I could have like connections. So all the things which is it is connected to. So I could have like a connections uh connected. Yeah, it's an array of points. The spelling is incorrect, I guess. Yeah, connected array of points, but initially it will start with uh connected. It's like empty. That's kind of okay. So what we have to do is we have to calculate to which points is it connected to. That's kind of easy. So we are already looping through the points, so let's do the stuff over here as well. Here only, it's kind of like a very heavy calculation. So it's n square. So 100 times 100 is whatever, like um, so whatever that number is kind of like how many times it will run every particular iteration, which is insane. So const connected to is equal to yeah, this dot points dot filter. That's exactly what we want to do. And we want to filter it. Yeah, so it's kind of like it's doing the exactly same thing. So like, yeah, it's like checking like the bounds what we have is 100 pixel over here, right? And if it is like, then what we can do is we can just say yeah, so we can say connected to. Kind of great. We'll see this works or not in a while, but first let's draw the spokes. So to draw the spokes, what we'll do is uh, should we have a random color? Like, should we give them a random color to all these spokes? We can decide that later on. Let's make the spokes. So how do we do that? uh, okay. uh, so what we can do is we can just in the draw loop, before, like, once drawing the path, we can do like for yeah, it's connected to, bro, all the code do not have to write anything, bro. Everything is written by this Copilot is writing everything. So we line, and I think we'll have to like stroke it. So this dot ctx dot stroke. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, now you can see this is forming connections to all the stuff which is in the 100 pixel zone, right? So it's forming connection to everything like that. This is exactly what I wanted to make. Okay, kind of cool. So yeah, this looks cool, right? This looks cool. Yeah. So what we want to do is, what we want to do next is, as you can see, if I resize my window, this goes extremely weird, right? This goes extremely weird. So I want to fix that. So if I resize the window, this shouldn't get there shouldn't be any impact of that. So I can have like width and a height property over here. Canvas width, uh, yeah, which is a number, and then I could have like a canvas height, which is also a number. Can you try part 2 of Llama GPT clone, a project in which we can fine tune models using PDF? Hey Abhay, what's up? Yeah, that's easy. Actually, Llama. Okay, I want to show you something which I have made in Llama. How many of you are excited? If everybody like wants context, Llama is basically we can do that. I'll show you something new which I've created, and I'll create a video on this. Also, the PDF one, that is also a very good idea. So what I have created is, I have created my own bot. So my own bot. Yeah, I'll show you. Okay. So I'll go to the projects. What am I doing here? Llama, no, simple ML not. We want to go to ML, Llama CPP, uh, llama.cpp, kind of cool. Okay, so we have this. So I'll just run this. Okay, so I have a 13 billion parameter model, and just chat with Bob, whatever like the context we are passing. I have modified this context so that it runs like as if I'm talking to myself. I'll just show this, right? So it's doing its stuff. Hold on. Sorry to switch the context, but yeah. So you can see this, like, ignore the initial prompt. So you can see hello Jay, because it's like kind of like it's me. Okay, so if I just write, hey, what do you do, right? Hey, what do you do, right? If I just say this will say what I do. I work as a tech lead at Wi-Fi Technology. That's like the company which I work in. I also develop. I can even like, hey, who are your friends, right? So I can say this. So these are few of my friends name and stuff like that. So this is as if you're talking to me, right? What do you like doing? You can see it will like, I like writing code and develop software. My favorite technologies are Flutter, React.js, and JavaScript. This is able to answer all the intelligent questions, and this answers like me. We'll be creating a project for that as well. So stay subscribed, bro. Stay subscribed. All of you guys who are excited for this, maybe machine learning stuff, we'll be doing that as well. Now let's get back to the project what we were doing right now. Okay, so number, okay, uh अभय सिंह, इतने दिनों बाद. हाँ ब्रो. Yes, I'm, at least I'm back. Yeah. So the canvas width and canvas height, what we want to do is we want to pass this from here. So we want to say canvas width and canvas height, and what we want to do is this dot canvas width is equal to canvas width. Really waiting for the model fine tuning project. See, that model was kind of fine tuned. Of course, I'll do that. Sure, Arjun. I'll try to do it. See, once I have something concrete, something which I can like, I am confident of that it will help people, I'll do it. Okay. Uh, so have you heard about Mistral, which is the new open source language model, like after Llama, Mistral, and you can change the kind of stuff, like it's open source and stuff like that. Yeah. So canvas width is canvas width. The problem is right now it will just cry at me because I'm not passing the canvas width and canvas height over here. But okay. Hmm. What do I want to do? So this is clearing rect with like window dot inner head inner white. That's correct. And then it's drawing the stuff. I shouldn't have done this way. Like this is the wrong way to do it, I believe. Window dot inner width and window dot inner height. So we'll have like whatever the initial parameter is like that, and then we'll not receive it from the params right now. So let's not receive it from the params, but rather than that we'll have like uh, say update canvas size, something like that. Yeah, we'll have that, and we'll have some properties like width, something like a number that is, and we'll have some height, which is also a number. And then what we can do is we can just say, yeah, we can say that. And then inside the header, in the animation loop, let's update this every time. So what we do, animation dot dot, no, we don't want to do this. We say animation dot update canvas size in the, yeah, we want to do that. So doing that will, what will it, what, oh, that will not solve the issue by itself. What we have to do is we have to use this. So wherever we are saying canvas dot like whatever, like window dot inner height and inner width, what we have to do is we have to say this dot canvas width and this dot canvas height. Yeah, super cool. Are we using anywhere like window dot something like that? Window dot, yeah. No, we so at the time of constructor, yeah, constructor is fine. So it's getting some random positions between those points. So what will happen is right now, oh, this expands very badly. Uh, so even like what we want to do is whenever there's an update, we want to update the size of our canvas, right? So how do we update the size of our canvas? It's pretty, it's not, I don't know. I don't know. How should I do it? Should I do it over here? I don't know. Is that a good way to do it? Like if I say width is equal to this, and if I say canvas height is equal to this, uh, yeah. So if I do this, is it a good idea to do this? I don't know. Yeah, things work. See, now I can resize stuff. That's kind of cool. That's what I want. You can resize stuff now. Yeah. So now what I want to do is I want to make this a very subtle effect because this is a background and I don't want this to yeah, it's very distracting when stuffs are like this. What I want to do is I want to what if I have random colors or like some other colors like this kind of like violet or something like that. What is this color? Contact me. I don't know. What is the contact me color? What is the component libraries you guys use? Like if you guys use any, what is the component library you guys use? It's some shade of purple. I don't know. Some shade of purple. So, uh, how do I have the same color of spokes? Uh, so here I have a fill which is black. Uh, I could have like a purple. I don't know. It could be violet as well. That's kind of looking not very cool. Purple was looking cool. So in fill style, we could have like a stroke style also. Uh, and if we are like if the color is always the same, we can just we can be a little intelligent and we can do it directly in the constructor. Cool. That is kind of the same thing. Wait, is it not working? No, it's not working. We'll have to do it there only. Okay. Yash Tiwari. Hey Yash, what's up? How are you doing? After a long time, I'm back. I am finally back. I don't know how. I think it's connecting to very less spokes. Let's increase the influence, area of influence. Should we like have this like an area of influence, something like that? uh, area influence radius. So it's 100. What I want to have is I want to have 200, and I want to call like this thing as this dot influence radius. Thing goes over here, and then this kind of like this becomes this, which is super dope. It's coming on this text, which is something which I don't like a lot. So we'll have to do something regarding that, but otherwise it's kind of cool. So how many of you think this is very distracting? Like you couldn't focus on the content or anything. I think that a lot. So should we let's go and pick some like more like a color picker. What about the last live? All went good, wasn't there? Talent. Yeah, everything went good. Finally, we were able to make the live share work. Of course, it could be optimized and like the speed could be way better, but we were able to get it work. Like at least it worked. Uh, with style. This is also cool, and there you go. We should be able to have it like, yeah, that's looking better. That's way better. Oh, kind of cool. Okay. So, by the way, this website is responsive as well. We can have it responsive as well. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is kind of a bug. So I think the amount of point should directly like be depending on the width and height of the screen, whatever the area of the screen is. So whatever density we want, okay, the width and height, that's kind of interesting. What should we do with the smaller screens? Should we add some mouse interaction, stuff like that? Drop your GitHub. Oh, you want the code for that? I'll have to push it. Hold on. Uh, do you want the, or do you want like a generic GitHub? My GitHub. So my GitHub, I guess the first one was better. I guess the first one was better. You mean like this animation you're talking about? The previous one looked good, something like that. Uh, So my GitHub is this, bro. If anybody wants my GitHub, this is my GitHub. GitHub.com/ what is like J. Is it my ID? I don't know. What's my ID? Um, that's my email ID. So, oh, why can't I find myself? That's kind of interesting. I think that's my ID. One user. Okay, what's the user? This is no, this is not me. That's insane. I couldn't find my push the code to get. You mean the this one or the live like live sharing whiteboard thing? Which one are you talking about, bro? Okay, let's do it. Let's push like let's push the code to the GitHub first. Let's do code pushing first. So where is this damn stuff? GitHub. Okay. What do you want to do? I'm gonna create a new repo for that, I guess. Let's create a new repo. Should I name, what should I name this? Should I, hold on, what should I name this? Hold on, I'll just create this and I'll be like back again over here. I would name this live whiteboard sharing. We'll improve that app, of course. Okay. So live whiteboard sharing. I want to public anybody. This one portfolio code. Okay, this one also I'll be pushing for sure. But let's push the whiteboard, or should we put? Oh no, let's name it like whatever. Yeah, this is available. Public. I don't want to do any of these things. Uh, Yeah, and some SSH stuff. Do you want to do it SSH way or Git way? I don't know, both works. So this will be Git way. Hmm. Let's commit whatever we have done so far. And we'll be fixing the bugs later on, like git commit hyphen m. By the way, there's a very cool app I have which is called LazyGit. I'll just show you. Hold on. LazyGit. I can use this to commit stuff like oh, it's already my working tree is kind of like, well, everything is already included. Kind of cool. Do I not include something? No. So what is my commit message? Background, I don't know, back feature created the background uh, of the create the background of the header section. Yeah. Uh, get uh, get remote ls. How do you like get remote? That's it. Oh, we don't have any remote. Let's make something amazing, bro. This what your bio says in the GitHub. Change it, bro. Yeah. Well, change it. Okay, I'll just show you something funny. Okay. So, okay, I'll just show you. Hold on. Let me first comment this. So, uh, recommend some good bio. Yes, and we'll keep that. Uh, 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 get remote add origin. Let's add this origin. Get push as an upstream branch to origin main. What is the oh, what is the user ID? What's my user ID, bro? Let's see. I don't use my local GitHub. Like I mostly use my work GitHub. So I know everything of that. But yeah, that's my ID. Oh, bro, why does it no need so many things? Why do you need so many things? Wait, hold on. I'll just hold on. I think I have some it's okay just it's okay just the spelling of amazing no. That's I don't know. It's been years since I've uh yeah, let's change that. That's true. Spelling shouldn't be wrong, bro. That's bad. I'll push the code, okay? Don't worry. Whoever like I'll as soon as my stream ends, you'll see the code link in the descriptions below. Edit profile. Let's make this world a better place to live in. Uh let's I don't know. Let's create technology that makes this world a better place to live in. I guess this is correct. Let's create technology that makes this world a better place to live in. Yeah, kind of good. Should I save this? How to save this, bro? Yeah, save this. Uh, yeah, yeah. I think we got a lot distracted. Let's come back to what we were doing. So the next section would be, I guess, what should be the next section? Let's create this like projects. Should I create projects and stuff like that? um yeah, so let's create projects, which will be the next section. I think I just turned off my server. So yeah, so let's create a new section below that, which will be project section. And what I want to do is I want to do something amazing, which is I want to fetch all my projects and then like kind of like uh, should I do it like GitHub way? Like should I fetch stuff from GitHub and like show the links? Let's ask Chat GPT, right? Chat GPT is kind of good in these type kinds of stuff, which is deciding the content stuff. I am extremely bad at this. So chat.openai.com. Okay. I mean, like, what should I do? It should be like, I'm a software developer. I'm still learning, but I don't know why I like the way you code. Great. Thanks, bro. Okay. I'm a software developer and I'm a software developer and I code stuff in React, React.js. Hey, Reslar, what's up? We are deciding the content, man. We need your help. Help us. What should we put in our portfolio? Like, I really don't know. We have coded this much right now, so that the background animation and this stuff. Like, this is a very, like, you can consider this an MVP of my portfolio. Of course, we'll be adding a lot more things as we come. There will be multiple streams of me coding my portfolio. So whenever I'll not have anything to code, at that time I'll be coding my portfolio. At least that's the plan. Yeah, we were asking ChatGPT. So I'm a software developer and I code stuff in React.js, TypeScript, uh, uh, JavaScript. I don't know, that's the same thing. Uh, what do I know? I don't know, bro. React.js, TypeScript. I haven't even coded in Vue.js. I've coded in Angular, but I wouldn't write that because Angular should not be mentioned in your resume. That's kind of illegal. You shouldn't do it. It's not allowed. What all things I have I done? React.js, TypeScript. I have these are the core technology, right? And Node.js. Then we can write. Um can you give me a layout and content for a portfolio website? Let's see what does it get. Okay. First is there should be a header section, name and title, and navigation links. Okay, and there should be a brief. I'm gonna learn React and Learn soon. Mind if I make my portfolio a bit like you? I mean the web animation in the BG. You fine with that? Go, bro. Completely, I'm completely fine with it. Even I would love if you're inspired by my code and stuff like that. That would be amazing. So it is giving me code which I don't want. I am just interested in this thing. I love the skills section idea. Should I mention the skills section idea? Introduction section and the header section. Let's code the skills section. Skills section is something which really I loved. Okay. Now some UI stuff. So people who are interested in UI, here we go. So this is my first page where we have the header and we have the top navigation, and then we'll be having a skills section. So we'll have to create an component which will be skills component. So skills.tsx. I should have, this is not a very proper way to create. I should have created the components inside this, but whatever. For now, it's okay. So let's quickly say skills is basically a function, and let's return nothing but a div from this, and let's say export default skills. Cool. Next thing what we can do is we can just hide this sidebar so that we have more space to work first of all, and then what we can do is we can start coding our skill stuff. So uh, we can just import this, I guess. Yeah, so we have the skill stuff, and the first thing what we'll do is we'll just give it the width, full and height screen so that we can do this. Oh wait, what are we even doing here? Why is this above this navigation bar? Wait, kind of funny. This navigation bar is going above there. And okay, how should we handle scrolls now? Because this is a tricky thing. So it's not related to overflow Ruzler. Actually, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong again. It's related to me giving this thing. I should not use fixed over here. Like that's what I think. So I'm using this fixed in the canvas where I'm actually making the canvas. Where is the canvas, bro? Oh, here's the canvas. So I'm using this fixed, which should be, I think, absolute instead of fixed. So now this should be fixed. So now if we scroll, yeah, see, that works. That works, that works, that works. So we have this scrolling now, but the problem is, oh, then there's no problem. Everything is solved, I guess. Is it going above this? Yeah, this is not, it's okay, it's not. Okay, so, hmm, we should reduce the number of points, bro. It's really, I would change this animation. Now, this is also annoying, but I wouldn't do it right now because you guys will be bored. Like, I'm just changing the animations. So, uh, hmm, where did we animation? And instead of 100 points, let's have like something like 50 points. It will be, yeah, this is better. Uh, then in the header section, we have this which has Z20, and we have this which has Z0. So let's make it Z something like, oh, the absolute comes on the top due to this being absolute. I think this is the issue. So, okay. Hmm. I think the navbar should have a Z axis which is like at least 10. So we should have like a Z which is 10, something like that. So what is the Z of our header? Our header Z is 20. So I want to navigate, so it should be 30, I guess. I want it to be absolutely on the top. Like 30 should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, we did it. Yes. Okay. So now the skill section. Let's quickly start building our skill section. Skill section. Okay. We'll have container. So it will give like MX auto. If any of the CSS thing is not clear in the Tailwind thing, like just let me know. Okay. So we'll have a head like a title thing over here. So what we'll do is we'll say text Excel and we'll say skills and let's give it some, let's have it like a flex over here. Why do I have it as a flex? I'll just tell you in a while. Border bottom to border purple. Do I have it? Okay, this is looking really not good, not that great. Uh, Excel is not the answer. It should be 2XL or something like that. Not increasing, it's okay, it's here. And I guess this is how it looks. So I'll write skills and then I would like give a small like a, it should be like, it should be like header, I guess. H1. I recommend using Figma for mockup some design that then coding it. Yes, actually I usually use Figma, but right now what my idea was, I'll just show you. Hold on. I have some design in my mind, so I use this website called Dribble. It's really a good website for getting any kind of inspirations regarding design. So I had a portfolio in my head. Figma is definitely a good like a good suggestion, but I just want to get started, create something, and then improve it. I don't know, just yeah. I could do it in a much more better way. Ah, see this looks so good. This looks so good. This looks so good. Then what should I do? Which one makes sense for me? I don't know this one. Hmm. Hmm. I should have really came up with a plan today. I am not having a lot of plans. I have an idea. So basically, let's go to Figma. I have an idea. Let's go to Excalibur right now. I don't know who draws the the UI designs in Skelly Draw, but we'll do this. So this is our header section. The idea is pretty simple. We'll be having the header over here, whatever like skills. And then what we'll have is we'll have awesome. I'm going to go now. Good luck with your project. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so we'll have something like this. And then what we can have is we can have like a next and a back, something like this. And then it will change the text. So like we'll have a header over here and there will be an animation like with which it will be animating, so it will go next and back based on like this is the UI idea, right? Everybody is getting right what I'm actually talking about, like skills, something like that, skills, and like that. And then it will have a subheading like here's here here here's some of the things I know, right? Something like that. And then what we can have is we can have like a rolling animation, like something like if it will be React, then it will be React JS over here, and something like not a very large, something like that, and there will be a logo of React JS or something like some sort of like some sort of project or some information, some additional information about that skill, what I've built, something like that. We'll decide what will come in this particular box, but it will animate. It will go like next and previous. So yeah, let's do this. So for this, what I have to do is I have to how to say this is actually flex, kind of like slider, right? Yes, slider. Like that's what the idea is. Uh, at least, yeah, yeah, kind of like sliders. So width full height screen flex, yeah. So then we'll have like a height screen, or like it should be height full, right? Because yeah, height full, and then the width will be 1 by 2, which is 50%. And for just like for testing right now, like just so that we can visualize stuff, what we can do is we can say bg green, something like this, so that we can visualize stuff. So if I go to my website right now, which is over here, I guess I'll get like a 50% green stuff, like this particular place, which is fine. Yeah. So now what I can do is let's remove the green color. I could have like a like kind of like a title of skills or something like that. Uh, mm, what is happening? I don't know. Okay. So we could have like a like this could be a flex row, I guess, and then we can have like a justify center, and then we can have like a text which will be very large. So we can have like a text 3XL, and we'll say skills, which will give us skills. This should be in between, so it's like flex, not a row. It should be flex call, I guess. Have I saved this? No. Why is it not working? So, uh, so, so we just say flex call, but we did not say flex. Okay, now it is in the middle with like how the way we want, and this should be 3XL. So this looks like this now, and I want this to be having everything to be having some sort of like padding. So this will be having like a 5 padding, kind of cool. Okay, so the next thing what we'll do is we'll have like a I want even this to be bigger, like 6 XL, something like that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then what we can have like is we can replace this div with h1, something like that. Yeah, good. And then we can have like a span. No, this shouldn't be span. This should be div. Uh, Here is few of the things. I know. Oh, that's kind of class BG gray 100. No, it's like not BG. It should be text gray 100. 100 is too less, so it should be like 600 or something like that. 600 is too much, so it should be like 400 or something like that. Yeah, that's looking good. Should I use like purple or something like that? I don't know. The main title should be like something like text uh violet. Violet is color I like, but let's select some primary color or like secondary, something like that. So we'll have to pick some color out of this. What do I like? I don't know. I like um I like this green color a lot, I guess. Like this sort of vibe. Like this bright green. Yeah, that's something which I want to keep as a primary color. So let's go to the Tailwind config file and let's quickly say uh, let's quickly say color, and then what we'll say is we'll say the primary color that I want is basically this. So this will be my primary color from now onwards. And then the next thing what we can do is we can just change this from violet to color primary, which will let's close this up. Yeah. So which will make this like this color. I should have primary dark as well. Like this is not. Is it okay? Skills? I don't know. Um Text. I'm not liking my primary color. Let's have purple. Let's have violet. Violet is kind of cool. So let's have like it's really dark. Let's have a light version of purple. So text uh violet, something like 300 or something like that, 400, something like that. That's kind of looking good. So next thing what we can do is we can have it inside a box that kind of like defines this very well. So we can so it's container, it's flex, right? So let's say that this is center and then this will be in the center, and I don't know the height. I don't want the height to be full, so this should be like this now. And I could like literally have some I could have some like padding right now, so I can have like padding 5 4 or something like that. And then I can do like a rounded of this, so I can do like a rounded uh yeah I can do like LG, kind of cool. And then in the background, rather than having this grayish whatever background I have, I could have like a violet background. Cool, right? And then I could like I could switch whatever skills I have uh below this, like yeah. So I could have like some padding top or something like that. A margin top 3 4 something like that. And then for example, let's fill React JS as a demo content right now. It's really small. It should be like text, I don't know, 5 XL, something like that. Yeah. Uh, I know that's looking weird right now, but it will look better. It will look good. Don't worry. We'll do something regarding that. So then what we want to do is in the other half, we want to create a slider, like something like a slider. So we want to give like, for now, let's give it like gray 200 as a shade. And yeah, so this is our slider right now. For now, let's call it slider, something like that. So this is our slider. And so here we have the gap 5 or whatever this is. So we can have say gap 3, which will give some amount of gap between these things. And now we have to create the slider. which is the, am I really live? I don't know. Am I still live? I guess I am. I don't know. I guess I should decide some design first before coding any of these things. Like I should really have a design. Yeah. Uh, hmm. I would come up with a design. So let's wrap up today's live stream in this much, like with a background animation. I think I should seriously like that. That there was one recommendation. I should have some Figma design or something like that. Let's build a Figma design, and I'll be back in the next portfolio building stream where we'll have a Figma design for this, and we'll actually know what we're building. Not like, yeah, we'll actually know it. So with that particular note, thank you everyone. Thank you. Bye bye. We'll be coming up with some Figma